throw. Aaron Humphrey around the football.
Absolutely, Drew. Great team defense right there. Humphrey contained it. Renfro finished it. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide.
Unofficially, 9 carries, 17 yards for Damon Parker, who went for 291 last year.
One of the keys for Texas, control the line of scrimmage both ways. They're starting to do so.
They wanted to force Oklahoma into an uncomfortable situation. That's throwing the ball. Daniels, Hyde to Kaba, and Tony Holmes was right there. It'll be 3rd down and 13 for the Sooners.
Holmes once again giving up a little bit of height, but he does that with most receivers. Holmes only being 5'9", Kaba 6'1". Does Holmes go through the receiver? Does he arrive before the football? Oklahoma's sideline thought so. Officials thought not.
Option of Parker. 1st down, Oklahoma. Well designed, and their first conversion on 3rd down today.
D.D. Lewis with great speed to pursue inside out to make a play on this. Excellent call out of the shotgun. They run the option. Good read. Open spaces. Look at the green pasture there for Parker, but D.D. Lewis, tremendous speed. Once again, last year, Texas doesn't catch that play, but they sacrificed some experience for that athleticism and speed. Look at the running back comparison here. Ricky Williams busted 1 of those 13 carries. Big yards, averaging over 8 a pop.
That was Parker's best run easily of the day. Daniels on the option, late pitch. It's behind Thornton. It goes to Texas. Now they're going to say Oklahoma football, but there's also a flag down.
They may be calling holding on the edge against Oklahoma once again. Let's see. There's holding against Oklahoma. There's a 3rd toe. Actually, I don't think they have any toes left on their right foot. Now they're starting to shoot them off their left.
Holding on the offense. Spot foul, 10 yards. The fumble was recovered out of bounds. Therefore, return back to the offense.
Oklahoma does retain possession of the loose football, but holding is a problem. There's the hold right there on the inside. A takedown, an absolute takedown right there, thrown to the turf unceremoniously, was Aaron Humphrey by the tight end.
That's the 10th penalty against Oklahoma here in the first half. Hard to win if you're walking backwards a whole bunch.
10 penalties for 80 yards, that hurts.
Throw it in the flat to Parker. And he pays for that catch. Casey Hampton made his way down the line of scrimmage, got involved.
He was hit by...
And Humphrey mixing it up a little bit with Brandon Daniels after the play. Got something to say to each other. Now that was a backward pass. Brandon Daniels, backward pass right there. That's what they should have done in the kickoff, not forward pass. That's basically a lateral.
3:35 to go in the first half, 14-3 Texas. And Thornton, not a lot of room. Aaron Humphrey. Michael Thornton has great speed. He's a 190-pound junior.
Thornton got thumped right there. Nice defensive play by Humphrey. And once again, Oklahoma struggling throwing the football this year, again finds themselves in 3rd and a whole bunch. 3rd and at least 15. When you get off schedule like that and you're not known as the team that'll spread the field and be able to throw it easily, that's tough. You're way off schedule.
They need 17 here. Nice throw and catch, but it's about 8 yards shy of a first down. Gerald Williams on the hookup. And all that does is provide a little more room for Oklahoma to punt it back to Texas.
Exactly. All Texas has to do there is play a little bit soft with their corners, keep everything in front of you, and make a tackle after the catch, because 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16, 3rd and 17, the odds are the defense will win that battle.
They should.
Yep.
Hodges Mitchell back deep. Ferguson will punt it from about his own 35. This is a howitzer. And it is killed at the 1-yard line, maybe the 3 now. A punt of 52 yards. Great effort by Ferguson. We check in with Jim Knox.
Coming up at halftime, we're going to show you perhaps the best game ever played between Oklahoma and Texas. That took place 14 years ago. We'll also look back at some big plays in the Big 12 from this past week, and we'll look ahead and check out the Big 12 menu from later this afternoon. All this coming up at halftime.
All right, Jim, thanks much. 2:32 to go in the first half. Texas with the football at their own 3, leading by 11.
You know, Drew, the one stat that's amazing in this series, when Texas leads at the half, they've won 32 times, only lost once, and tied 3 times. So if they go in the locker room with the lead at the half, odds are good for them.
Ricky Williams for 4 yards. Ball came out. Are they going to say fumble?
Saying he's down. Saying he's down. They're saying he's down. Down by contact. He said that his knee was down before the ball came out. The official emphatic about it coming in from the sideline.
Last year, Oklahoma was minus 22 in turnover ratio. One of the things Rex Ryan, the new defensive coordinator, stresses is gaining turnovers, knocking the ball out. They almost had one there. Williams to the 11. You talk about taking a pitch downhill, Dave.
He's a north and south guy. Ricky Williams gets up flexing that left leg a little bit, but I'm sure he's fine. The amazing thing about him and all the great backs, when you set records like he set, or Barry Sanders is going to set, is durability. The amount of hits that they take. He carries the ball 40 times in some games, and to come back the next week and do it again, a remarkable physical specimen.
3rd and a couple. I don't think Ricky got there. Great play coming up. 46, Brandon Moore, the middle linebacker, scraped and knocked Williams down short of a first down.
And the key also, Nick Simpson got in the backfield and blew Ricky Brown up in the backfield as the fullback. The outside linebacker. He's out of screen right now, but watch the fullback right here, Ricky Brown. Boom! The collision is in the backfield, making Ricky Williams bounce it a little bit. And then as you described, Drew, scraping over the top is more to make the play.
Last January, Ricky Williams won the Doak Walker Award and established a warm relationship with the 1948 Heisman Trophy winner from SMU. When the NFL Hall of Famer passed away last month, Williams decided to dedicate the remainder of his season to his friend.
It was important for me to wear it at the Cotton Bowl because that was a house that Doak built. And it's kind of my tribute to him in his stadium. And hopefully I can give the number some justice.
And today Ricky wears 37. He says Doak was so selfless on and off the field. He is who I want to be on and off the field. Chris Stockton will punt from his own end zone. Jarrell Jackson down at the 42-yard line with 54 seconds left in the first half. So an opportunity for the Sooners to put some points on the board.
Score, fellas!
Well, short field for Oklahoma, no question. Will they capitalize? You know, the field position hasn't been that bad for Oklahoma. They've caused their own field position problems with penalty. I mean, they pinned Texas back. They just got to execute without committing the penalty.
And they'll go with Patrick Patrick Fletcher, the better thrower of the two quarterbacks. Fletcher scrambling around for his life. I don't know how he did that. They had him sacked about 5 times.
Man, you talk about serpentine. That's a new definition of serpentine right there. He looked like Fran Tarkenton. This is Fran Tarkenton at his best. The pressure on the stunt caused him to step up in the pocket. Now all he sees is white jersey and he's running. Reverse his field. Oh, reverse field once again. Defensive lineman left on the turf in his wake. That looked like Fran Tarkenton at his very best right there. And then nowhere to throw it. Smartly throw it out of bounds.
And they're similar in stature. Oh, the pitch on the ground. The Parker loose football. McCowan has it for Texas. Continue for Oklahoma.
Second giveaway of the day. One turnover by interception. Now one turnover by fumble. Nice effort. Quarterback taken out of the play as a result of the defensive effort right there by Anderson. Fletcher pitches it inaccurately. And Parker can't dribble it. Football's tough to dribble. McCowan comes up with a big play.
Now a chance for Texas, perhaps, to score with 33 seconds left in timeouts. Throwback. Oh, this was read beautifully. Good job by Mike Woods. He was not fooled as they get it to Wayne McGarity. And now the Horns will burn a timeout.
Jay Humphrey couldn't pick him off the play. The big right tackle pulled out there, and he's supposed to pick the defensive back off of the receiver. Couldn't get out there quickly enough.
Cotton Bowl was hopping in 1950 when number 3 Oklahoma met number 4 Texas. 76,000 sweltering fans watched as Longhorn Bobby Dan Dillon intercepted an OU flea flicker and raised 50 yards for the score. With the Horns leading by 6, OU's Heisman Trophy winner Billy Vessels bullied his way in for a touchdown, setting up Jim Weatherall's game-winning PAT attempt. OU won the game and went on to claim its first national title.
Afterwards, it was a turning point for us winning the national championship.
What was Oklahoma in those white jerseys, blue jerseys? That was a little different look there.
I wouldn't recognize that.
I'll tell you, these games, a lot of these games have had national championship significance to them. I'd like to see that happen again for both these programs.
And you know it will. Swinging the flat to Hodges Mitchell. Check it, Ricky Williams. And Ricky is out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's the thing about Ricky Williams that you lose perspective of a little bit because of his rushing abilities. He's a good catch out of the backfield, sure hands, runs good routes, tremendous in blitz pickup. He'll lead block if asked to. Just a complete football player.
If you're a pro scout, you have to drool when you look at Ricky Williams.
I'm not a pro scout, and I drool looking at him too. He's something else. He really is.
3rd and 4, 18 seconds left for Texas. Applewhite had a man open. It was Garrity, but he wasn't looking for the football, and Wayne McGarity tried to reach behind him and make the play. Now it's 4th down.
Well, we were talking about Ricky Williams on blitz pickup. Watch this one. Watch Ghana Joseph come on the blitz and watch Ricky Williams pick him up. Cocoon. That's big time. Giving Applewhite a throwing lane. He takes Ghana Joseph right to the turf. That's full responsibility right there. Not just run it. You got to do the other things.
Matt Brown's team will go 4th and 5. Too long for a field goal here. First down yardage on the outcut. Corey Ivy had the coverage. Wayne McGarity ran a great route.
Forced out of bounds by number
McGarity
9,
once
Corey
again,
Ivy.
a great story, fighting back from injury. And now if you're Oklahoma, you won't have to worry about the double move, so you play a little soft, you give some cushion. McGarity drives Ivy off the line of scrimmage and then breaks it to the sideline, steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
And with 10 seconds to go, they're not going to run another play. They'll bring Chris Stockton on to attempt a